So I think it's hard because those skills are constant. You're always in a constant process of building those skills. And I can't say that I've truly mastered all of them, but I think the number one thing I would say would be to find that mentor or person that you can discuss some of the things that you might be dealing with yourself. And typically, that would be somebody who shares a lot of the same identity categories as yourself. I found as a woman of color that has been very important to me, just because so often we talk about, you know, being inclusive, and unfortunately we live in a society that is structured by white supremacy and heteronormativity, and these are structures that many of us deal with and try to challenge, but they're still underlying and they're always there. And so finding someone who you don't have to explain how that's operating for you can be really important. And I would say that that's one strategy that I've tried to build into every aspect of my work, both in the community and in academic spaces, to succeed. I'd also say that it's important to know your limits. Audre Lorde, who's a Black lesbian feminist theorist, has this really great quote, and I don't know it specifically, but it's to the effect of saying, you know, self-care is revolutionary. And I think that oftentimes we work ourselves to the bone, to the point of illness, to the point of not caring for ourselves, that we're so busy caring for others and caring for the causes that we are really passionate about, that we forget about ourselves. And often, you know, I think a lot of gendered norms come into play here. Women don't always put themselves first, and I would say women of color are also you know, dealing with both race and gender operating at the same time. And that has been one of those survival skills that I would say I'm still trying to hone, but I absolutely tell that to my students, tell that to young people, that you need to know your limits and you need to know that it's okay to say no, and it's okay to find ways to take care of yourself and find what it is that re-energizes you and provides you that break from constantly battling against oppression, so that you can come back and continue the fight and not be killed by it. Absolutely.